Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avadon 3 The Warborn. As you can see, we're back in Camp Nightshade. Actually did some inventory redistribution, and we also never talked to Hand again, who wanted to give us a quest, if I remember correctly. Do you have any mission I could do? Any missions? Ceres sent you out? You can roam freely? This is good. We had a deserter flee, Kvar soldier, not of Avadon. Aiden was named. Rare for Kvar to desert. Stalwart folks, raised to follow their stone code, admirable in its way. But deserters must be punished. Find Aiden. Make an example. What should be done to Aiden? I'll leave it to you. You know importance of duty. Soldiers fleeing in time of war is a grim crime. Standard penalty is death. Gives good place to start. Where did this Aiden go? Fled to north. Ceres let me track him for a while. Headed toward Vanatok Stead. If you ask around there, might learn something. Well, that's convenient. That's exactly where I'm heading. Kasic's errands. So, the first of many, I suppose. Soldier named Aiden recently deserted. A serious crime. Kasic thinks that he fled to Vanatok Stead. Go there, find Aiden, and bring him to justice. Alright. Actually, now that I think about it, game settings... Text size. What exactly does this change? I guess it is slightly bigger, isn't it? I'm not playing in maximized window mode, so it's actually possibly a bit smaller for me than it is for you, depending on what kind of device you're watching this on. I think I'd like to have this be a bit more readable. I guess it doesn't hurt, right? Feel free to tell me if it does in the comments. I also never checked this again. Oh, I wasn't able to enter here before. Oh, apparently I'm all on my own. Several cells have been dug out under the camp. Khemerian prisoners and interesting magical creatures are held here until they can be sent to Avadon for investigation. You haven't been down here in months, so you aren't sure who or what is being stored. Probably not a Khemerian. Their warriors tend to kill themselves before they can be captured. Isn't that lovely? I wonder if there's going to be any fighting down here, because... well, if there is, I'd rather not be on my own. Wait, was there? No. Not a lockpick, unfortunately. Oh, well, so much for that. I guess I'm not going to take any chances, especially with the new vitality system. Since all of that is gonna... yeah, it's already completely regenerated, basically. So there's really no point, or no reason not to use my abilities whenever it seems useful. Wand of Fire. Sure, I'm gonna take that. That's a cone attack. Maybe I want to give these to my mage again. At least for the time being, until she gets her own... oh, lovely crystal, nice. Until she gets her own AoE spells. Oh, hello, Hallie. A small Khemerian woman is huddled in the back corner of the cell. A cell that is not locked, I might add. She is still wearing her tight leather traveling clothes, perfect for an enemy scout. They are filthy. She looks up at you with interest, but says nothing. When you step closer, you see she is very thin. She's also shivering. She's extremely cold. You work for the Khemerian army as a scout? She nods her head, yes. You can hear her teeth clattering. Hallie, first-class scout out of Vanatok Stead. But you should already know that. Well, yeah, maybe I haven't been reading up on recent captures. Why did you allow yourself to be captured? Are you a spy? Khemerians are told to kill themselves when facing capture. Since Hallie is alive, there must be more to her story. She looks down at the floor and shivers. Why don't you answer me? What's the point? You don't care about what happens to me. The guards won't even give me a blanket. I'll make a deal with you. There is one thing I want to say. Bring me something warm and I'll say it. That's fair enough. I mean, prisoner or not, you know, not even providing basic, I don't know, commodities is just cruel and unnecessary. Right. She might be able to speak with you if she was warmer. So a blanket, huh? I think I've seen something like that upstairs. I thought about taking one for myself, just for role-playing reasons, of course. I don't remember where exactly. Maybe in my quarters. Although I don't remember specifically. What's this? Can't actually storage. Maybe in storage, actually. That would make sense. Nope, not here. Yes, this is where I opened some hidden door. Ah, there we go. Blanket. Maybe even a bedroll. I don't know. Probably won't be able to give her both, but certainly don't mind trying. Alright, Helly. You're not looking too good. This might help. Okay. I give her the blanket. Hello? Yeah. She grabs the blanket and wraps it around her. The relief is almost enough to make her weep with joy. Oh. After a few minutes, she calms down. Thank you. I didn't think a Hand of Avadon was capable of generosity. Are you willing to answer my questions? A few. I will if I can. But I don't know much. I was just a lowly scout. Are you really a scout or a spy? Not a spy, never. I only agreed to be a scout to support my family. I wasn't going to endanger them by doing more than what was necessary. I don't know. This sounds pretty cruel, but I guess it... I mean, to me it seems obvious why she wouldn't kill herself, but then I guess it's a cultural thing to a degree. So if honor is super important in a culture, in a society, that might outweigh wanting to stay alive, basically. I'll ask anyway. I'm no warrior. I don't have the luxury of killing myself to indulge my nation's sense of honor. My family has to eat. Yeah, see, that sounds more reasonable. If you return home, won't you be dishonored for living as a prisoner? I doubt it. They'll need me. My husband didn't want me to go. I should have listened to him. When it was clear I was going, he told me to come back, no matter what. I need to ask you a favor. What is that favor? My family has no idea what happened to me. I want to send them a letter, letting them know I'm alright and will come home. Will you, though? I mean, obviously, if it was for me, but I'm not the one to decide that, I don't think. Although, technically, as a Hand of Avadon, shouldn't I be able to, you know, order the camp's commander to release her? I have a brother in Vanatok Stead. His name is Miklos. He can pass a message to my husband. Will you do this for me? Obviously, I can't pay you. Yes, I will take this message. I mean, I'm going there anyway. I have no real reason other than to be cruel to my enemy out of spite, but I don't see a reason to do that. You hand her paper and ink and wait while she pens a letter. She writes furiously for a few minutes. Then she rolls it up tightly and kisses the outside. She describes her brother. You take her note and who it should be delivered to. Thank you. I will never forget the hand who was kind to me. I owe you a debt for that. Tell me about Chief Tilla? I mean, sure, why not, right? I know little. She has been the chief of Vanatok Stead for many years. She was well regarded before the war. I think she is a good leader, but as the war has dragged on, I've heard some disapprove of her. Why do they disapprove of Chief Tilla? She looks about uncomfortably. I've heard rumors. Some say she's lost her will to wage this war. She's not alone. I know I'm done with it. Many in Vanatok Stead want to fight to the bloody end. The fools. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell her about this. That seems foolish. I mean, I don't think there would be any actual negative consequences to it. To me asking that, or to me mentioning that to her. But you know, I'm gonna try to hit a healthy mix of role playing and, you know, power gaming. Not really power gaming anyway, but you know what I mean, right? These two, of course. Yeah, basically just took actually took this chainmail from Bhutan, as well as the extra pair of gloves. I also gave the slightly enchanted sword to Khalida instead of the unenchanted one that she had. Right, so I am going to go back to that wolf that we had seen at the end of the last episode. But first I'm gonna wrap up some loose ends here. Oh, well, there are some extra gloves right there. Oh well. Hoe, spoon, broom, I don't know. There's probably gonna be another quest to gather some assortment of random everyday items or other for some NPC. But not knowing what that's gonna be, there's no point in worrying about that right now. So I'm certainly not going to... Wait, is that really empty? Certainly not going to pick up random stuff just on the off chance of I might be needing it at some point. Horseshoe. Chisel. Nope. More slime rats. That sounds nasty. They are a bit tougher than the regular giant rat. And can you imagine living in a fantasy world where giant critters like this... I mean, rats are kind of not that bad, although I guess if they're aggressive, rats can be pretty bad. Even normal-sized ones. Not to mention, you know, spreading diseases and all that. But, I mean, giant rats, largest dogs, giant spiders, even larger sometimes. Giant bats. I mean, technically I like bats. I also like rats. I don't really like spiders, but they typically don't do much to me. But if they're as big as in these games, I don't know how comfortable I would be with their existence somewhere in the same universe as me. Wait, was there? Yeah. Some stuff. Lockpicks. There we go. This leads... Oh, hello. A ruby ring, fire resistance and vitality recovery. Okay. Sure. Who's gonna use most of their vitality? I don't know. Guess I'm gonna give this to my tank. Even though we're not really gonna face much that uses magic against us. So the extra fire defense is probably not really ever gonna come into play at all. Okay, that was this little building that I skipped over earlier. Then there was this. I guess I'm gonna make my way around here to uncover these last black spots on the map. What's this way anyway? Okay, this just connects to the same part of the woods I've already been to. Right, let's take a look into this ruin here. Or, well, ruin, abandoned building. It's actually not very large. Some wooden boards on the ground and that's it. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Okay, this is where the sneaky wolf is. So I guess I'm gonna save and... Okay. It's kind of funny how I need to get closer to the wolf I'm not supposed to get too close to, or else it's not gonna move. The small wolf slips into the undergrowth to the west and disappears. You look closer and find a concealed pathway. The wolf headed into a ravine to the west. Nice. Okay. Should I try to finish off? Yeah, I guess I'm basically done with this part of the woods anyway. Is there? There's a path here. I feel like I want to finish all of this off before I keep following the wolf. Oh, you reach the end of the path and find an old stone circle. These circles are scattered all over the world realm and Khemeria. They are places of concentrated magic, often used for meeting places and shamanic rituals. Shamanic, not shamanistic? Shamanic. Sometimes that magic goes sour. There are bones scattered around the circle. The air is cold. Nobody has held a ritual here in human memory. Alright. Anything to pick up? Nope, just some skulls. Thanks, but I guess I'll pass. Huh, interestingly, the stone circle is marked on my map, so it might become the object of some quest or another at some point. Okay. And with that, it's into this little ravine. Can't hurt to save again. Oh, there's some dire wolves. Should I try dazing them? Weird. How? Okay. Why does the target circle only appear here? Can I not cast here? Oh, it's out of range. Interesting. So I guess they kind of fixed the unlimited range on AoE spells thing. I never really thought it was a bug instead of a feature, but I guess it must be what it is. Challenge? Okay, that affected everyone. It's good. Oh, come on. That's a bit unfortunate. Shoot him? Oh, of course you miss. And they're not dazed anymore. Of course, and now they're both alive. Well, that's just great. Disarming blow, sure. Disarm that wolf. I should have really just focused on finishing one wolf at a time right off the bat. Oh, she's encumbered. Nothing on the ground. Did want to check her. Oh yeah. Right. Guess you're gonna take off your shoes for the time being. Till the next level up, basically. This is a wolf's nest. Okay. No greeting text box. It's kind of unusual. Hello, young hellhound. And yeah, we have. Is that? Oh, never mind. Those are different wolves. And Vid of Khemeria. These things took a while to notice us. Wonder what's up with that. Wolflinger. I don't know how strong these are, but they certainly deal fire damage, so guess I was wrong about not encountering enemy. Not encountering enemies that will use fire damage against me anytime soon. Completely forgot about these. I mean, about this kind of enemy. Obviously, I did not know that these, or particular ones, would be showing up so soon. Steel dagger. That's not particularly good. It's actually just as good as an iron short sword. Except the one I'm using is enchanted, so it's not as good. No switches on the walls? Not as far as I can tell. Hello, Vid of Khemeria. There is a lone man standing by this fire, backed by a pack of wolves. A pack of 2 wolves, to be exact. He bears the tokens and tattoos of a Khemerian shaman. He doesn't seem angry or surprised that you have discovered him, only resigned. So you have found me, Ayali. I'm amazed it took you so long. I am Vid of Khemeria, and my time has come. My work is done, and I am ready. Who are you? I am a shaman of Khemeria, not one of the weaklings of Vanatok Stead. I was sent by the strong, true tribes to the west. I came to watch you. My vigil is done. Why are you watching us? You will learn nothing from me. When you learn the truth, it will be too late. Vid raises his staff. I am only sad that I will not see the reward for my sacrifice. I am ready. Okay, well. Excuse me, camera, please. Don't do any shenanigans. Okay, wolves are dazed. That's always good. Double strike. Disarming blow. And start doing some damage. Oh, he summoned a wolf. That's fine. Oh no, that's actually not fine. Damn it. Okay. How long is this gonna last? 4 more turns. Yeah, I might as well take out this wolfie. Okay, you're not running away, my friend. Oh. Okay, you can Actually, you can try yanking him closer. Well, one step closer. Nice. And there we go. Sweet. It's amazing that a spy was able to operate so brazenly, so close to Camp Nightshade. The spy is gone. The damage done may be considerable. Yeah. And we also have these wolves to deal with. Oh, and these wolves. Smart spy wolves. Yep, Nathalie actually kinda needs to get away there. Oh, what? Did she... Why did she not attack? I thought she should have left, should have had an action point left. Weird. Well, okay. There we go. Chirurgeon's tunic. I don't know how to properly pronounce that word. Certainly not without tripping over my own tongue. I mean, the armor is kind of terrible. Extra healing doesn't do anything for me. Blessings and curses neither, but, well, it's better than standard robe. So there's that. And what's in here? Gold ring. Thank you. Some incense. Some pants. Anyone without pants? I am, actually. Why do I not have pants? Rejuvenation. Okay. Oh. That was changed too. Or maybe it's just a new type of potion with an old icon. So this resets cooldowns of abilities, basically. I mean, there are few things even with cooldowns this as long as 11 turns, so this basically resets everything and restores vitality. Who's likely to need that the most, actually. Didn't mean to give this to her. I guess you, or, well, me, main character, whatever. For the turret, or turrets, if I decide to put any more points into turrets, actually. At least for the time being. The turret is gonna be quite useful. Well, that kinda took care of the wolves and the spying thing. Although obviously we did not learn anything of real importance. Which is unfortunate. But we can report what we found out to, what was his name? Avadon? There. Nope. I found the shaman who was making the spy wolves. He will no longer pester us. You describe everything you learned. A Khemerian spy, so close. Not there for long, I'm sure. Truly, events move fast now. This happens and orders from Avadon come at last? No coincidence, this. Oh, and I pay you. He gives you a scarab. Good tool for a handout in wilds. Glad you help, Ayali. And now things go fast, and more spying already needed. You mentioned I could do more spying for you? Ah, much movement in Khemeria. From Wild Realm rebels to west. Battles coming, this sure. This is sure. Must cultivate. Must find new sources. Who travel. You go to Vanatok, Khemeria Stead to north, yes? It's smugglers that go through there. Minor goods, not important. They break rules and this gives us right to exploit them. Go to Vanatok, find smugglers. Tell them I will leave instructions for them at base of Hawkstone. They will know what I mean. What if the smugglers attack? Kill them, but try not to let it come to that. Oh, these are little people. Only value from them comes in knowledge. Do not kill them if can be avoided. How can I find these smugglers? I need to trust you. We may have a spy contact in Vanatok. The merchant hall might be a good place to ask around. Don't ask those loyal in Khemeria. If so, we may lose a chance to talk to smugglers. Okay, that's all. Give those instructions? Yes, very simple. When they feel gaze of Avadon, fear soils the pants, yes? Then they do what we want. Okay, fair enough. I also leveled up, apparently. Let's actually go outside and check if anyone else did. Oh yeah, everyone did. Okay. We also got this Garib with the Thorn Shield. And that's... if that's gonna be useful for anyone, it's her. Speaking of which, she needs more strength to be able to not be encumbered with her full equipment while still wearing shoes, for example. Yeah, I guess I want to cover the basics first. There. Now she has 54 max encumbrance. That's fine. I mean, it's still not a lot, but it's gonna get better over time. Yeah, I need to work on my survivability a little bit. And should I unlock another skill, another active skill? Enchants an area, afflicting all who stand on it. Does damage and makes abilities less effective. That sounds actually kind of interesting. Mostly I want to see how these new ground enchantment effects work. Guess I can try that right now. Oh, okay, that's pretty straightforward. If I stand here, I'm shocked. Okay. Take magic damage each turn, abilities... oh. Okay. Oh, so I guess, yeah, these are just... how much damage does it deal? 11 damage. 10 damage, okay. No cow. Okay. Yeah, it was her abilities, right? That... these here? Burning all who cross it. Oh, level 3 adds that buffing effect. Right, adds a small amount of fire damage to all in the target area. I assume that's not just extra fire damage that people take, but that's something positive for us. Anyway, I'm gonna give her more intelligence, and well, this is nice to have eventually. I wonder if I should be... you know what? Why don't I put a point in that? And as for Bhutan, I don't know. Guess I must have given him strength. And steel discipline. Some extra endurance can't hurt. Earth discipline. Oh, I don't know. There. Have some more of that. Alright. And with that, we are done with this first map, right? Pretty sure we are. All the other quests that we have. This is the main quest, that's obviously in Vanatok Stead. So is this. And this. And this we don't know. And this is there. We don't know where to find this yet. Right. Everything else is in Vanatok Stead. How convenient. So where's the closest exit? Guess it would be down here. Oh, I'm gonna have to pick my party members again. There we go. Run faster. Yes, I want to leave. Alright, this is where we are. Camp Nightshade. 3 exits discovered, and there's Vanatok Stead. Right. You come to the end of a mercifully uneventful journey through Khemeria. Eastern Khemeria has mostly dropped out of the war. You faced only a few minor skirmishes getting here. Other parts of Khemeria are much more perilous. At last you approach the southern palisades of Vanatok Stead. Supposedly the chieftain here has been quietly aiding Avadon for months. You will soon learn how sincere they are about their desire to help. When the Khemerian guards see you approach, they freeze. There is little more dangerous to a Farlander than coming under the gaze of Avadon. You are allowed to pass freely. That's good. Let's save. Let's see here. Okay, only 2 quests are actually marked on the map. Which is fine. Oh, on this side of the palisade you get a good look at Vanatok Stead. It is a typical Khemerian city. A large stone fortress is perched on the side of the river, and the town's other settlements around it. The Stead knew that you were coming. There are few people on the streets. The handful brave enough to remain are trying to go about their business normally. It's quite courageous, really. In a sense, this whole town is at your mercy. The fortress is just to the northeast, guarding the river. Much of the Stead's wealth comes from charging tolls to travelers. Chief Tilla is likely to be inside the fortress. Gotcha. I guess this is it. Vanatok Stonecraft. No, that's not it, actually. Headman Hall. Oh, this must be the fortress. Right? Yeah, of course. Okay. What's this? Just a random chest on the... Oh, Shaman Dom. That guy seems familiar. I've definitely seen that character portrait. But also that name, maybe. You approach the front gate of the fortress. The lack of any formal greeting is surprising. You are a Hand of Avadon. You expect more excitement when you travel somewhere. At least someone sees the need to greet you. An old shaman hobbles down the road toward you. When he gets close, he leans on his cane and gives you a little bow. A little bow, rather. I'm sorry I was so slow in greeting you. I am Dom, the shaman of the stead. Welcome, envoy. Thank you for your greeting. I only regret that you had to wait. We have few scouts left, so you were not seen on your approach. I rushed out to deliver my message to you as soon as I heard it. What was it? Chief Tilla sends her welcome, and she hopes that you are able to come see her as soon as possible. She has a great need to speak with the Hand of Avadon. He runs his fingers through the remnants of his hair. Which is quite sparse. Your presence is sure to upset her people. If you could conclude your business quickly, it might ease their minds. If they have done nothing wrong, your people will have nothing to fear. Of course, Hand of Avadon. That is truly the way it always works. Don't let our people concern you. If you are here to speak to Tilla, just follow me. I will let her know I greeted you. Goodbye. Goodbye, Hand. Dom turns back to the keep, no doubt to speak with the chieftain. His age will make it easy to keep up with him. Indeed. Oh, so that's supposed to be him. You enter the fortress. It is made of massive blocks of stone, hauled here with bone-crushing effort. These massive fortifications are the great pride of Khemeria. The courtyards are used for training soldiers and providing a safe place for villagers to hide from an attack. The Khemerians are a warlike people, always fighting each other over land or slights. This refuge needs to be used frequently. The largest building in the keep is just to the east. This is probably where the chief is. Okay. Well, it's actually quite large. Oops. Oh, there she is. This is the audience hall for Vanatok Stead. Chief Tilla is waiting for you. She sits back in her chair, providing an almost plausible aura of calm and confidence. Oddly, there are no guards. There's only her. She betrays no sign of fear. The Khemerians have long been crushed by the Pact, but they will sooner die than surrender their dignity. Chief Tilla says, "The Avadon envoy, I welcome you to my stead. Please approach. We have much to discuss." Have we now? Okay, nice new character portrait. You get a close look at Chief Tilla. She is a middle-aged woman, the ruler of this region for many years. She wears a suit of thick chainmail, and her spear is at her side. It's pretty nice-looking spear too. Khemerians are forged in war, against outsiders and among themselves. Welcome, Hand of Avadon. I see that Cerise got my message. I am glad that you came. Greetings to you, Chief Tilla. Tilla is pleasantly surprised by your politeness. Greetings, Hand. I am honored you came to me. We have a unique opportunity to help each other. Well, let's chat then. Of course, I believe that enemies of the Pact have been traveling through my lands. I might be able to help you find them. Just a few age? I mean, she certainly wouldn't have called for me if she wouldn't think it's important enough, so I'm glad you're willing to help. Of course. My lands have mostly escaped the ravages of this war, thanks to my occasional helpful conversation with Avadon. I hope that this can continue. Sit, have some ale, let us talk. I will tell you all I can. Tell me about the situation in Khemeria first. Khemeria is still at war with the Pact, but we have suffered horribly. The west half of our country still fights on, battling the Wild Realm. My half of our nation has withdrawn slightly. We have stopped sending armies over the border to be slaughtered. Do you think Khemeria will quit the war? I don't know. It depends on whether the west or the east prevails. They want to fight. We think the war is lost. This is where the Taiwan is sending agents. They want to keep us fighting with them. Taiwan again, huh? What battles have you taken part in? I sent many of my people to join the first army crossing over into Hoglanda. Their battles cost many on both sides. We lost much and gained nothing. Since then, our stats contributions have been limited. Why? We Khemerians are fierce warriors. We long to be free of the Pact. We simply don't want to give up all of our children to do it. After all, our children are the ones we fight this fight for. Fair enough. I want to know more about Vanatok Stead. We are wealthy, strong, independent, and proud. We have fought many battles with our neighbors, and we have never lost. We are prosperous, and I plan to continue that prosperity. Where does your wealth come from? We are a center of trade. Also, we control a major crossing on this river, and the tolls we charge swell our coffers. You fought with your neighbors? It is the Khemerian way. We always fight for more land and power. That is how we purge the weak. We simply want to avoid having the Pact purge all of us. What is your hope for the future? At this point, all I can hope for is survival, for my people and loved ones. That is why I betray my lands and deal with our oppressors. I only seek what is best for my stead. That is my duty. Okay, let's discuss the information you have for me. Chief Tilla sits back and closes her eyes. Now that the time has finally come to speak, she is finding it very difficult. I have learned that the Tawan Empire has been sending agents through my lands. They are trying to arrange some sort of meeting or treaty with us. I thought these dealings between two of your enemies would be important to you. In this, she is definitely correct. What is this meeting about? I don't know, but I have a guess. The eastern half of Khemeria has mostly withdrawn from fighting you. The Tawan may be trying to convince us to resume the fight. This would be bad for the Pact, of course. They haven't contacted you directly? No. I am surprised by this. They may suspect that I have been dealing with Avadon correctly. Who knows? The assassins might be coming for me right now. Where are they meeting? In Vana's Reach, a day's journey to the east. A wild land between three steads, uncontrolled by any of them. How did you learn of this? Chief Tilla closes her eyes again. For a moment, a barely perceptible slump of the shoulders reveals how scared and defeated she is. She is beaten down, no real foe of Avadon. Servants of the Black Fortress train to recognize this sort of thing. It was my son, Gerd. Somehow, he has been seduced by the Tawan agents. He dreams of war and glory, like all young Khemerians. I found his papers during a routine search of his quarters. He is meeting the agents soon. So, your son is a traitor? No, he just got a message. Her composure is fading quickly. It invited him to a meeting, that is all. Khalida frowns. I have heard these excuses before. They do not impress me. Tilla talks faster. He has never acted against the Pact. I kept him very close to home. I made sure of it. I don't even know how he got the message. What are you offering me? I will tell you all I know about the agents from the Tawan, and where you can find them. In return, I only ask that you spare my son. He is young and foolish, and he has done nothing. Please, let him return to me. Nathalie loses her patience. You think this is the first time we've made this sort of squalid bargain? This is our daily routine. Talk faster. Easy there, Nathalie. Tell me all you know, right now. Chief Tilla takes a deep breath. Now that you know what is at stake for her, her fear is understandable. The message I found said that the Tawan agents are in a stockade in Vana's Reach. The small keep is populated by thugs and deserters. They are not strong enough to provide a real threat to you. I don't know when the meeting is, but it is sure to be soon. Is that enough? Will you spare Gerd? I will spare your son. I mean, even if he was actually collaborating with the enemy, a single man is, unless he is some kind of leading figure, which seems unlikely, he doesn't matter at all. So I don't need to, you know, make an example out of him or something. Chief Tilla lets out a long sigh of relief. Thank you, Hand. Good luck with your hunting. I hope you kill those agents. They will bring nothing but destruction to us. That is all I know. If I learn more, I will share it. Right. You sure you have nothing more to tell me? I swear it. To save Gerd, I have nothing else to give. I have nothing else to give. Fair enough. Then that is all I know. I need to know. I wish you luck. In this conflict, we are on the same side. Okay. Well, that explains the quest title, doesn't it? Child Gone Astray. Although, I assume that Gerd is not really child, per se. Shaman Dom. The Shaman Dom stands nearby, head bowed, waiting to see if you need anything. This is the sort of subservience you were trained to expect from Farlanders. Saves you from needing to do any posturing. Well, I guess that's one way to look at it. The old shaman wears many charms and fetishes. Unlike the shamans of the Wild Realm, they are made of semi-precious stones and smooth rocks carved with runes. Is there anything you can teach me? Interesting. I want to learn more about Khemerian shamans, first. We Khemerians draw from the power of stone. Stone supports us, encircles us, protects us. It forms our fortresses and our magic. Is it superior to the magic of the World Realm? I would not dare compare our ways to those of the Pact. We are but mere Farlanders. You have nothing to learn from us. You're sure about that? Where do you train new shamans? That is... We have our own groves, our own magical places. For the magic of stone, our young ones train in halls below. Perhaps one day I can show you, when things are calmer. Right now, there are pressing issues facing us. Nathalie says, Train how? Does your magic include books? Libraries? Dom is taken aback. Mere books? Why would a shaman need a book when the whole world is there to teach him? Tell me about Vanatok Stead. Eastern Khemeria has 18 great steads, and Vanatok Stead is numbered among them. The Foundation... Numbered among them? Oh, numbered among the great steads. Okay, gotcha. The foundation stone of our fortress was placed by Vana 380 years ago. We have a long, honorable past, and we have survived many challenges. Who was Vana? The one who claimed this land, fought for it, and placed our foundation stone. He fought many challengers, and over half the original keep had been completed before a raider took his life. We give his memory great honor. How long have you served here? I was born here. I came here to serve when the stone accepted me and gave me my power. I have fought for and advised 3 generations of chieftains. Has the stead been through many wars? We have 5 neighboring steads. Alas, I mainly know the last 2 centuries of our history. In that time we have had 7 wars with them. Also 8 skirmishes, 17 blood feuds, and at least 200 raids that resulted in one or more fatalities. Khemeria is a violent place. Yes, we are proud of it. Our constant warfare is the forge that makes us strong. Well, let's not discuss the war, actually. Is there anything you can teach me? Of my magic? The power of the stone? Giving his people secrets to a Hand of Avadon is not an idea he cares for. I am sorry, Hand. To have our power, the stone must accept you. This takes much time, more than you have, I think. I'm sorry. Okay, fair enough. I was actually mostly hoping... Game save? Why? That was not me hitting the quick save button. Anyway, I was mostly hoping for a quest, actually, but I guess no such luck. There surely must be some extra quests I can get somewhere around here, right? Vanatok guards. Well, thank you. Could go upstairs. Oh, this is back outside. I wasn't realizing. Wasn't expecting that. What's up with all these crates standing out, or chests standing out in the open here? Merchants. Well. Not merchants I can trade with. Oh, yep, of course, this is back outside. Well, let's finish exploring this building first. There were a couple more doors around here. What's this way then? Yeah, I thought this was gonna connect. Stairs up, yep. Again, this is probably just gonna end here. Yep, sure enough. Well, I guess let's look upstairs while we're here. Not that I really expect to find anything super useful. Oh, hello. Some extra lore about the First Age. So, let's see here. Codex, the First Age. There, feel free to pause the recording if you want to read. And we got the Black Age. Same deal. The Black Age. There you go. So it was already worth coming upstairs for at least 100 extra experience. And stuff I could potentially steal here, but that's not really what I'm here for. Okay, that's the main stairs that I saw. Tunic. Yep, well. Thanks, but no thanks. Oh, and this is... Ooh, wow, this is locked. Would require 6 lockpicks. Might as well take this exit, since it's closer. Also seems like I still have a lot of exploring to do in this place. So I guess I'm gonna end the episode here. Slightly short of an hour, which is just fine. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye bye.